Okay, you know when when the teacher walks into a room and they just see their students doing the most random things. It could be anything from singing, playing a game, throwing something around. For me, every time I walk in, there's karaoke night, and I almost don't want to interrupt it at this point. But that's the thing. It's one of those conundrums where you have a stream to do, Icy, but a stream is entertaining. And your chat seems to be entertaining themselves, so what in the world do I do? Hi, chat. Jessica, thank you for the welcome. Miss Molly, hi Larissa, Christina, Rye, White Wolf, Autumn, Ariel, for the namesake of the song, I see. Alright, for those who left off and don't know where we are escaping from this creche with all these Githyanki people. It is Karlach's turn, so nice way to begin the stream with a nice little fight here. Problem is, most of us are too far away to actually fight. Alright. Karlach, do your thing. Please, I'm not going to call her Muscle Mommy. Except in the comments section. What is it? Except in the description. Here we go.
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch, she says. Why do I get the fit? Never mind. Not going to say anything. I'm done digging myself into holes. Yes. I didn't even select one. So, as you can see, chat, I have decided to stop digging myself into holes. Let's see how long that lasts. And that is it. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh! And it seems she scared Scratch. White Wolf. Karlach, do the thing. That's the thing. I did see Legend of Korra, and that businessman that would always say, do the thing! I actually loved him. I think he was supposed to be the annoying character, but I loved him. He was actually really fun. Oh no, don't scare Scratch. For all the times I've said... I see, don't start already? Why not, White Wolf? What are we waiting for? Fight, 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 fight! You went from... White Wolf, you went from fight, fight, fight to don't start already. Well, this is my ship and I'm the captain, so I say we start. No. But seriously, why don't you want me to start? Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, Scratch. You go back there. Oh, yay, yay.
My own people seek my head.
I'm so sorry,
If they
Lae'zel.
will not see sense, then bleed them dry.
Well, you definitely changed your tune pretty quick after that. Right then.
Let my name be known.
This might be tough to do. Alright, let's see if you can frighten her. Nope. Hit her with the pommel? Nope. This is a formidable group.
Give in.
I meant with digging yourself... White Wolf. I meant with digging yourself into holes. Don't stop. No. White Wolf, as much as I want to say I'm done digging myself into holes, I'm also sad to say that I'm probably not entirely done, as much as I would like to be. It's something that apparently I just can't help but resist doing. Yeah, sad day. Well, let's just see if I can smack her, period. Oh yeah. There we go. Now she's no longer maintaining concentration. First off, you need a rage. You're gonna die if you don't. Secondly, prepare, deal more damage. Now, cleave, hit both of them. You hit both of them. Oh boy. Chat, you might want to look away for this next part. It's not over. Keep looking away. Okay, it's over now. Okay, just... Yeah, good luck hitting my armor class. I'm sorry, ma'am. Ah, poor girl. Oh, Scratch, you're not afraid anymore. Can you get her? Nope. I think you need to comfort this girl. Target can't be helped? Oh, man. Maybe what you can do is... You got this, boy. Oh. Why don't you go get that? Oh, dang it, he can't pick that up. Alright, go guard her hammer. Let's see. I'll only refer to it now as that. It seems like this guy needs some speech in bonk language. Yeah, some lessons in bonk language. Oh man, Duolingo's hitting harder these days. Lisa, Christina, you both. And come on. As many short rests as we can. So, all of our abilities that recharge on short rests, we gotta do without them. We're running low on spell slots. Wait a minute, I'm an imbecile. Why don't I do this? Okay, they cannot help us. Christina, I see you forgot I'm a surgical nurse. I get blood spattered on me every day. Yeah, I did not know that. Okay. Let's see, I did not know you were a surgical nurse. Didn't know you were so professional, madam. Okay. You're not standing in a very good place, but... Insert the goofy noise there. Not enough movement. Okay. I'll do this instead. Never mind. Can't. This? No, that'll hit them too. Nope, no offensive cantrips. I guess I just have to shoot. Apparently I'm not great at aiming. This video is not the wolves. Hey, I did say look away, chat. Okay. One more time, I'll say it. Chat, you might want to look away for this one. It's just... This is like aiming the gun and not wanting to look where it aims. Oh, and the camera legit made me say, no, look at it. You okay, Scratch? Shadowheart, where are you? Okay. We need to heal you up. Yeah, I bet you would. Let's heal you up, madam. Wait a minute, why don't I give her the gloves? I think I'm going to make Karlach go back to being unarmored. I gave her the armor because it gave her a higher armor class. Well, obviously. What I mean is it raised her AC, compared to that of an unarmored barbarian. So... Because as a barbarian, when she's not wearing armor... Oh. I love it when she says that. Hey, good looking. As an unarmored barbarian, she does a lot more damage. Okay, split these up. Send that to Karlach and send that to Karlach. There we go.
Let's march!
Hi, Empress. MKU, welcome back. GW, good to see you. So, in case you guys missed it, we are running for our lives at the moment.
Alright, what now?
Oh, yeah. And, like I said, you might not want to look. You don't like seeing... I just shoved a guy off a cliff and then said, don't look, and I'm about to... I killed a couple of wolves that were trying to kill us in one moment. Why is she carrying a full meal with her?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I mean, I get eating on the job, but she had a full-on meal with her, like a whole chicken, a skewer, a plate full of food. I'm like, geez, how prepared can somebody get? Soulbreaker? Is this different from what Lae'zel already has? Let's see.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Let's see, the damage is... Oh. Slightly different. 2d6 plus 5, 1d4, 1d4, conditional. 2d6 plus 5, 1d4, 1d4, conditional. Oh, it must be this thing. Soulbreaker. Rend the enemy's body and soul. How pleasant. And possibly stun them. Versus this one has no such ability. Alright, looks like we have a winner. Why does she have some of Astarion's gear? I believe somebody last time teased me about the way I pronounce that, Astarion. Look, I don't know how else to pronounce it, that's just how I say it. GW, the camera disapproves of censorship, yeah. Apparently not entirely, but yeah. Oh, here, let's cheer Scratch up a bit. There you go, buddy. There you go. There you go. Alright, I think we've looted and kept on. Let's see, we've fought, we've looted, and we're barely alive. Look ahead and see if there's anybody else up here. I don't see anybody else in here, but that doesn't mean that there's not anybody. Let's see. Larissa. Woman, I'll treat you with a fine dinner later. Calm down. Listen, I don't approve of women that smack me over the head with a sword and then want to sit down with dinner for me. At least have dinner come first if you really want to do that, but still. Understand boundaries first. Not all of us are into that. Okay. The OG... That actually... Okay, maybe I might take her up on that offer. That actually looks pretty good right there. A giant space hamster. Okay. Hear me out. I would take her up on the offer. No idea about the smacking part, but we'll just handle things one step at a time. Okay, baby steps, we'll say. Oh boy. Well, only thing to do. White Wolf, I pet the baby Scratch. Actually, that is one thing I'm wondering about. Does Scratch have a backstory? Because we know that he was traveling with a courier service, or rather he was traveling with his owner on a courier. Map of the Shadowlands. Improvised cartography. Huh. New English word of the day. People learning English. Cartography. The ability to make maps. The practice of map making. Right, it highlights the areas of these shadow-cursed lands explored by Githyanki scouts. Alright, the forces are getting closer.
Coast. My people have scouted well beyond the temple.
Apparently. As you can see, things are looking very well. Oh man, so these were cultists over here.
Let's have a look.
So one thing I talked about in the last session was I was thinking about making extra companions to go with us. Once again, already encumbered. Man, this Githyanki equipment is heavy. Like, look at this. Compared to my armor, which is, oh, never mind, 38 pounds. Wow, no wonder I'm always encumbered. My armor is heavy as heck. Holy. 38 pounds. Jeez. It's what, like 50 kilos? Or no, it's cut in half. Let's see, 38 pounds, that'd be like, what, 21 kilos or something like that? Jeez. Compare that to, yeah, an extra 24 right there. Oh, man. Well, gee, I just have to send some of this back to camp. Light the place. Alright, so in this session, we are just going to... Ooh, Inquisitor's Prerogative. We are going to head over to those Shadowlands mentioned. This is going to be a literal dark session coming up. Oh, you were talking about Karlach, Larissa. Yeah. Right. Of course, we knew you were talking about that. I'm not adding another love interest to this already convoluted, what is it now, a triangle, a square? People keep saying it's a love square now. Don't mind if I do. Okay, grab this. Scratch this. Come on. we go. An elegant chest. This stuff looks nice. Let's see. Is anybody else hostile to us? They probably will be if we keep looting at this rate. Let me do you a favor and light the place up for you. So yeah, one thing I was thinking about doing was hiring, grabbing hirelings and adding them to my party, but redesigning the hirelings and getting a mod that allows me to completely overhaul them.
No Githyanki of worth would prefer this to a fresh kill.
It goes great with meat. Come on, meat and some sliced fruit, that sounds amazing. Please don't be hot. I think they're hostile. I'd rather not test it, but typically when somebody's outlined in red, yeah, they're probably hostile. Ready to parry. I'd rather not test it. Either way, let's check somewhere else. I think the whole Creche is hostile to us now. Either way, we really got to go rest up. Alright, I was just going to roleplay escaping it, but this is a good place to say we escaped to the sigil. But yeah, I could redesign the hirelings so they look like characters that either past writers have created, or characters from some of the past audio roleplays, or even Shadowfell. Hi, Ivy. Ivy May, did you just say hi, Ivy? There's another Ivy in the chat, I love that. Both the Ivies. It's adorable. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Ivy. Okay. I get entertained by simple stuff like that. Sometimes a little too easily. I see nothing wrong with it. Here we go. Starian's getting a lot of presents, it seems. Send that to camp, send that to camp. I'll sell all that stuff once I get somewhere. Oh, no. Okay, the Githyanki orders that somebody got. Be aware, cultists must be captured on sight. Interrogations, swift but effective. Search for the artifact, thorough. Priority 1. Ah, they are really after that artifact. There is in. It would behoove you to remember that that should you or any other member of Creche elect flout the new rules, this will be considered an act of treason. Do not think I am blind to your disdain. I am your queen's eyes, and I see all. The Inquisition will proceed as planned until it is complete and the weapon is found, as decreed by the queen to me, Inquisitor Wabvir. Alright, good to know. Well, seems that we've explored as much of this Creche as possible. Wow, we really went a long way. Was there anything else over there? Probably not. Probably not. That hatchery, though. I do want to see about that egg, but maybe later. Okay. Let's teleport somewhere safe. Oh yeah, there's one thing we need to do before we go to the Dark World. The Darklands. Hang on a second, Autumn. Audio's context, he had been coming home drunk and getting nasty with her for years. She finally told him, "You come home raising hell again, I'll make you regret it," and, well, she did. What in the world is this? Let me scroll up a little bit. I feel like I'm missing a good audio prompt. Also, I thought we teleported out of the Creche. Why are we at the camp? You cannot fast travel right now. I'm guessing the game really wants us to camp. Oh, gotcha. It forced us to camp. Why are you glowing right now? I mean, literally this time.
First in my heart.
Looks like we're done here. Pity. This place has been a wild ride.
MKU, I see as a harem confirmed, collecting women like Pokemon. Listen, I don't drive the train. I don't put the train on the track. Sometimes I drive it, though. Sometimes I bloody floor it, to borrow somebody else's words. Gosh. Knocked him out, broke his nose, and blacked both his eyes, just a tad rougher than Icy Saudiers. Holy cow, Autumn. That was one heck of a tale. That is just an audio, right? Not an actual story? Cry, the rise of the Ivies. The Ivy League. Karlach, I'd love to... I've already said that multiple times on stream. Look, I'll just say a few things when chat is not looking. Is there anybody who needs to talk right now? Well, good news, chat. We escaped the crash. Sharpening her nice fancy sword. Happy as can be. No exclamation points, though, I see. Just see if she wants to talk.
Greetings.
Christina, she's glowing with love for you, Icy. Gosh, that Karlach. Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power? I really want to encourage her.
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
I love how I say when chat's not looking, and how does chat immediately respond? Excuse me? Always watching. Always watching. 2 of them, 3 of them. Meanwhile, MKU, I'm not even paying attention. Of course. It's like a kitchen. You got one person who's going overdrive working, another person who's just trying to make it, who's just trying to stay awake. And then you got one person hiding in the bathroom, just like, I'm not even working. Not even here. And then somebody humming, cry. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Back to the story. That's a high persuasion check. But I want to see if I can do it. I'm not using friends. She is not. This looks like a quick setup to... How? Okay.
Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaaketh will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
So it's multiple checks. Oh. Has anybody ever convinced Lae'zel to actually use the parasite? The worms, I mean, the tadpole. Like, Amity's the one who just says, I'm just here. He said, and I got no privacy. Boy, I'm doing art. Gosh. Autumn, no, I see that's my real-life family, I'm afraid. Orale. I am so sorry, Autumn. Christina, I'm always watching Lae'zel's window. Which window? Does this girl even have a window? She's got a windowsill, and that's it. On a column-sized window. Alright, let's see. This cult of the Absolute is dangerous. We should take all the help we can get. I am a living example of the tadpole's benefits. I've never felt more powerful. Depraved or not, you are no good to your queen dead. You need these talents. Okay. If I hover my mouse over the options, it'll tell me what the DC is, but I'm gonna guess the middle one, because I've been object to guessing that one in the past. But as we've seen time and time again, it turns out this is usually the lowest one. And as we found out last session, apparently the entire camp is down bad for their leader. Forget just simping, forget admiration. They won't even talk or take orders from anybody unless it's from the leader of the troop. Forget being called the leader. That's their emperor at that point. That's their king. That's their monarch. Alright, let's see what the... Okay, 15, 18... 12. Never mind. So this would have been the shortest one, the lowest one. You need these talents. But apparently she also admires me. That's another thing. This is usually the lowest option, I guess because the other teammates just admire you that much. Let's try it. Alright, here we go. As my character says, all's well that ends. As well as it could have. Right on the money. Emma. It's the whole party polycule vibes.
You You might be right. The Githyanki have long studied Gale and used what we've learned. The Zaithisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a weapon I can twist and mold to my advantage. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
Right, Cry. Her eyes are the window into her soul. Her eyes actually looked very soft. I mean, everybody has a soft side somewhere, but her eyes actually looked really tender when she showed her softness. Again, from a roleplay perspective, I like to just think that that is her finally softening up. Back to sharpening the weapon, of course. Anything you need to say?
I suppose not many can boast that they've been to a Githyanki Creche and survived. Perhaps that's a good omen for our chances going forward, if you're feeling optimistic.
Kind of don't want to talk about this one. You and I want to talk about what has happened to us. I think we'll just leave that for later. No, we need to talk about it. Rip the band-aid off.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
White Wolf, she also admires me. She's one of the many who do, my king. Is it really a surprise? Well, it's a blessing is what it is, so thank you. Autumn, don't be. I just have some interesting extended family. Some of the stories get passed down and become legend. Become legend, that has become mythos right there. That becomes WWE is what that sounds like. Oh, man. If that's the legend we're talking about. Amity, here's a cupcake. Oh, man. Just picturing a kitten eating a cupcake. You ever seen those videos of a tiny, fluffy kitten with the Doom music playing as it chows down on a raw steak? That's what I'm imagining, but with a cupcake. Let's see. Want to talk about your Shar worship? Let's rip off the band-aid.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
I have no problem. Let's see. You should trust me. We're in the same boat after all. I have no problems with Shar worshippers if that's what you're concerned with. Honestly, I think that's the lower check. I would go with this one. Let's just see. 10 versus 5. Yeah, had a feeling. I'm just going to say trust. We are in this together. Nope. Ooh. Yay! Whew.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. I am indeed a disciple of Shar. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Sounds charming. Remind me.
My Lady Shar is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shar teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shar, we stand gloriously naked, beyond
again?
the vanities of mortals.
Sounds daunting. How exactly do Shar worshippers do? You put it like that, seems... Don't think it's for me.
Give it time and thought. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shar's truths.
Sounds evil. I won't cast judgment on your beliefs. I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. Now, see, there is a part of that I do agree with, and this is coming from someone who, as a child, honestly, I was afraid of a lot of things. You already know about arachnophobia. I didn't like heights. Of course, I didn't like acceleration, like the feeling of dropping, you know? But it was so bad that I didn't even like jumping down from something that's, say, 10 feet tall, you know, like on a playground. Sometimes I could if I was excited enough, like running around with friends. There were just a lot of things I was afraid of, and it got to a point where I was just tired of it. Enter exposure therapy. So, while I wasn't exactly afraid of the dark, there were certain parts of the night where I just felt more uneasy from perpetual nightmares, so I languished in the dark a little bit, learned to like it. But it wasn't because I agree with the dark that it's needed, it was more like a means to an end. Anyway, I believe that sometimes a bit of suffering is not really the goal, it's a means to get to the goal. You know, to be a better person, braver, stronger, smarter, happier, if nothing else. So, still though, as much as number 3 does sound a little tempting to say, I'm gonna, you know, I will.
You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Oh, sweet girl. Luna, I never thought I'd say this, but the ship is real. Lae'zel. No, don't put a name to it. Plus, that just sounds like an insult, lazy shippers. Sounds like, dang it all. No, Lae'zel, don't fall to the dark side. No, I see why. Ariel, all I said was that I like that she's showing a bit of softness now, Lae'zel is. Please, if I wanted a soft face on a strong woman, I'd go to Karlach, which is probably why I do most nights. Anyway. Okay, you and I, although I gotta admit, Shadowheart has the sweetest soft face, so...
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
I feel like you've been distracted of late. I don't want us to drift apart. I don't know. She just barely opened up to me. There's no way I'm saying she feels distracted. All right, turn to other matters. Leave. Let's see, Autumn, Shadowheart, this isn't darkness. This is void, and that's not the same. Exactly, Autumn. I think that was the point I was trying to make earlier. Back when I was going on a bit of a half-minded ramble. Ah, man, I need to talk to one of my bros. Will, where are you? I'm saying that Shadowheart does have a very sweet nature. She does want to be good. She does want to be kind. But she's raised by people to think that that's weakness. And so she clings to the dark. Whenever somebody has a bit of light in their lives, she's drawn toward it. She loves it. And she even seeks our approval, their approval, whoever has that light. And, of course, then she switches back into tough girl mode and tries to be edgy and all that. It's clearly an act. Speaking of edge, my man is cut. Jeez. Is that shirt ripped because you got it like that, or did you flex too hard in it?
My first tour of a Githyanki Creche. Memorable, to be certain, but the service left something to be desired.
Let's see, White Wolf, Shadowheart speaks the truth. You always know exactly what to say. I'm honored you'd say that. I just believe one should speak with purpose, and if you don't know what you're trying to accomplish before you speak, maybe you don't need to say anything at all. Just need to listen, or just need to go relax, if you need to get something off your chest. Once again, making the stream wholesome. White Wolf, I try to do that. What's with all the awes? I love that. Okay, I gotta scroll up on chat. Holy shoot. What's with all the awes? What caused that? Hang on. Scrolling up. Ivy, I feel like screaming at her. That's not something to be fluffing proud of, Cassie. What? Oh, man. The Colt, Amity. Oh, it was the awe moment with, when talking with Shadowheart, wasn't it? When trying to get over talking about how sweet she is and trying to get over fears. Well, chat, I'm glad you all find the stream very wholesome. Anyway, I want to enjoy this story. Plus, in case you missed it before, Will is one of my favorite characters in this. So far, I thought I understood him. I definitely don't. I thought he was supposed to be a heroic character. The more I get to know him in game, the more I'm actually starting to realize he's not meant to be the hero. He's a man chasing a dream that he'll never actually get. He wants to be a hero. Oh, dang it, there's no dialogue. Will wants to be a hero. He wants to be the hero of the people. And so he's built up this name for himself, the Blade of the Frontiers, the Demon Hunter. Except, the more we get to know him, the more we realize he can never live up to that reputation. So it almost makes me feel like he's just fighting against the inevitable. Poor guy.
Walking freely out of a Githyanki Creche. A miracle if ever I've seen one. And trust me, I've seen quite a few.
Let's see. Attracted to light. Boy, you're blonde as to the point it's a flashlight. MKU. I am a paladin of light. I had to have freakishly blonde hair in this. Even then, it's more of a lighter blonde. Maybe a red at night or a wheat blonde. Freaking flashlight. I hope you know I'm just going to use that in a fight one day. In this game. Do you really say that we got out freely, Gale? I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him.
Dang.
And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Oh, thank you, chat. When you spoke about your childhood and what you were afraid of, that's why we awed. Thank you, Christina. Just you being adorable, that's it. White wolf, you are adorable, like a white puppy wolf. Wolf pup. That was almost sounding wholesome. Anyway, wholesome yet chaotic at some moments. Ariel, welcome to my chat, basically. Welcome to the stream. Wow, that went disturbingly quiet all of a sudden. I see people were awing when you were talking about you as a kid. We thought Baby Icy sounded adorable and huggable. Baby Icy. Oh man, well, I'm flattered you'd find a young Icy adorable. Thank you. Let's see now. Exactly, poor Will indeed. Power of fleshy hair. Gale, my beloved dork-ass wizard. Oh man. Amity, we all see you blushing. There's the wizard boy. For those wondering who he meant, Mistral is was the former goddess of magic, but she also embodied magic. So when she died, magic left. A new goddess, Mistra, came to be, also embodying magic, but she used to be Mistral. She was incomplete, and if I'm guessing right, Gale tried restoring her completely. And that is why he has that magical bomb in his chest. Oh man. Poor guy just wanted to make his sweet beloved whole again. My eyes are literally glowing. Like they're radiating, they're pulsating. And right after I almost died. So that moment in time, all magic was gone? Nothing good ever comes from mortals wanting to be gods. You have to admire the man's ambition. Very nearly succeeded. Well, ambition is only as good as the motive and means, so at that moment in time, all magic was gone.
For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Mistra, to prove my love for her. Tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Well, I need to do a boys' night with you guys one night. Get Gale, Will, Starry, and myself. Get us all together and just go on an adventure. Wait a minute, where's Halsin? Oh, and Marcus is here still. Hang on, where's Halsin? I mean, if we had a back seat, we could have Halsin be in the back with the snacks, and Scratch too. Look, I would bring Scratch and the bear cub, but guaranteed, if the girls are having a girls' night back at camp, I'm pretty sure they're going to want at least one of the fur balls. This little guy needs some snuggles at night if in case he has a nightmare. I think all of them would love that. All of them would gladly volunteer.
The sooner we get out of this Gith Warren, the better.
Alright, he has nothing to say about the... Oh yeah, he did. Alright, let's go to bed. If I were to do a boys' night, Astarion would be too busy thinking about my neck. Pity's sake, Christine. You're not here for my neck, are you? Oh, you are. For the whole head.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaaketh sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Oh, goodness.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Your cronies try to kill us. Why should Lae'zel listen to you? Fine. We'll hear what you have to say before we gut you. Not to Lae'zel. She should take the lead. Nope. Your cronies tried to kill us. Why should Lae'zel listen to you?
I knew you would fight, and I knew you would win. I needed to ensure Vlaaketh's trust. This was the only way. I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaaketh's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaaketh's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Good luck closing the library, Amber. After we just barely talked about... What did we call the scientist, Gith? Sexy librarian woman last time? Have fun being that in the chat. A safe bike ride home. Let's see. Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is? What are you asking of us, Voss? You must be either a fool. You must either be a fool or a hero to work against your own queen. I'm not giving you the astral prism if that's what you're wanting. Oh, yes, are you talking about the person inside? No, I think he's talking about Orpheus. Unless there's a second person. Wait. Are there two people inside that prism? Orpheus and the Guardian that we saw. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna... Yeah, I want him to be straight with us.
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Creche Yulik. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaaketh's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaaketh's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
He speaks true of the Zaith Isk. You need to trust him. Oh, yes. Universal approval, okay. Even from Lae'zel.
I served Vlaaketh the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Karlach. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away.
Oh, man.
I should go.
All right.
Vlaaketh's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
You know, judging from what we saw on a disc, I think she already suspects, or somebody suspects, that you're a traitor. So, you may be trotting thin lines there. Hi to you too, Brandy. I'm doing well. I just got an achievement. Oh, the Lich Queen. Not sure what that achievement was, but I'll see it another time. Okay. Man, we can never get a decent night of sleep around here, can we? Where is everybody? Hey, Karlach, did you see where everyone went? Nope. But... oh, you poor thing. You're going through a lot, Lae'zel.
Vlaaketh Kosivim Crashet. Only in Vlaaketh may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaaketh. Forsake Vlaaketh, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaaketh. She has sinned against me.
Finally you get it. But yeah, indeed, Lae'zel. Glad that you actually value yourself just a little bit finally. GW, as they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I do love the Stannis Baratheon quote, though, to follow it up. Whoever said that probably didn't have very many enemies. Well, if that's the case, then just keep your enemies as close as your quickest weapon can reach. It's just your core party. You didn't finish a night's rest. Okay, gotcha, Emma. I had a feeling. Had a feeling that once I wake up, everybody's going to be there. I'm just going to say the rest of the party's in their tents. Right, let's see. What does Ascension entail exactly? Voss called Vlaaketh a tyrant. Does this mean you agree? Who's the one in the prism, do you think? And if Voss is wrong, who's claimed? It's just... let's go ahead and pick her mind a little bit.
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Gale enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Gale and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaaketh in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
It's Voss called Vlaaketh a tyrant. After the last night's conversation, does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaaketh a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaaketh consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Gale, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaaketh to true godhood.
That's what I was thinking, Christina. I feel like listening to Lae'zel is listening to an endless string of poetry. But he said, me too, I'd never turn down a salmon recipe, Christina. I mean, hey, if I do a cooking stream, I'll definitely have a good salmon recipe on stream for all of you. True words to hear, sire. Oh, glad you think so, Jen. Not gonna lie, Lae'zel would make a far more intimidating goddess of destruction than Vlaaketh. Autumn, I think she would make a better one, not because she's constantly angry, but she's showing dynamic here. Let's see. Who's the one in the prism, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaaketh's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
And if Voss is wrong? If his claims are wrong and Vlaaketh's are real?
Then, when the Githraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Yeah, White Wolf, I think she does need a hug, but problem is, part of me thinks that she wouldn't want one. Only wants to be harsh, but dang, this is one of those moments where I really wish I could just step in for a moment and improvise something in the game. Because she does make a great point. You do need to constantly train. This is coming from a guy who, for example, goes to the gym at least 5 or 6 times a week. Well, not at least, up to 5 or 6 times a week. That's just my relaxation, but it also makes me stronger. Even though I'm not a bulked out mess, I am very well trimmed. But I like the way it makes me feel. Still, I know I have to get some rest in there. I wish I could just tell her right now, you're making a sword right now, or rather you're sharpening it. You know the process of making one, right? It has to go through vast amounts of heat, pressure. It has to be beaten into place. It has to be sharpened over and over and over again until you finally get the shape, sharpness, and weight that it needs, until its weight is no longer a burden but a strength. What happens in between those bouts of heat and pressure? It needs to be cooled off, tempered. Take the hug, Lae'zel. You've already been sharpened, already been heat treated. If she tries to counter it with something like, I'm an already made sword, I'm not remaking a new one, I say, well, you're being remade. I'd say you're being remade right now. So, take the heat treat. You've already taken the heat treatment, the pressure, the razor sharp edges. Take the soft cooling as well. You'll be sharp and ready in the morning. Jen, knowing Lae'zel, a handshake would be suitable more than a hug. Oh man, yep. I see. When Persian New Year comes round again, I'll teach you to make asheratesh. Ooh. Gonna have to tell me what that is, Autumn. Yeah, no harm in trying, GW, of course. Chelsea, were you the one who was talking about the salmon recipe, or was that Christina? Smooth words, King of Cold. Thank you, Christina. I'm the King of Winter, I'd say. It's not a time of... Here we go. Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Shares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaaketh's eyes are upon us.
All right. As I was saying, I think to... I like to think of winter as a time of rest, rehabilitation, relaxation. Not just a time of cold and sickness and all of that, or darkness, but rather, I like to think of it as if summer is the time where you work, you sow, a farmer, they put all their crop down. If autumn is the time where you tend to harvest a lot of that crop, and I know different crops are harvested at different times, but still, you're preparing for winter. Her teddy bear is Clive. That's adorable. Then winter is the time where you're supposed to rest from those labors, reflect, So that's how I think of the Prince of Chill or the King of Winter. Somebody who helps people slow down, not constantly speed up from the different demands of life.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Tiny bit of status quo now and again. Well... Alright, so you had something to say. Shadowheart, what about you? What? Control?
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
And there's nothing else other than that. But yeah, surprising how one can be. Boy, she's spring-loaded? Alright, let's get a good night's rest in now. Exactly, GW, the time to reflect. I think wintertime is beautiful, Jen, yes. Hi, Hollow, welcome back. Anybody looking to talk? Ah, nice. Dang, the black and white looks sharp on him. Royal purple fits you very well. And white, nice. I need to give her new... I need to find some new clothes for Karlach. Because if she's going to go unarmored, well, we can't have her going without any clothing on. Lovely as ever. Shadowheart, that cutie. And I think I need to give Lae'zel some better armor. Oh, and of course. Thanks for biting me. Let's hold on to that down here, just in case. The survival gear. There we go. So in case you don't know, this stuff is my survival gear. Again, I have another backpack that's just randomly appearing here. Give that to Karlach, have her hold it. Laurenthian's Wrath. Put that in the camp for now. We need to sell some of this stuff. Alright, and here we go. Where's that bag? That box. Let's get rid of the bloodless on me. Nice to see you here too, Hala. Oof, so much stuff. I'll just focus on the bloodless. I can sell that stuff after. Here we go. Equip. Just getting rid of that vampiric touch on me. Here we go. Oh yeah. Alright, off to Blighted Village and then off to the lands of Eternal Dark and Dank. Lands of Eternal Nope. Guess I don't need that. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm going for a sword and shield look this time. Might as well just cast this. The only downside behind that is I can't use any of my smites, because smites also require concentration. And you can't have 2 concentration spells at a time. Hi, Franzi. Winter's your favorite season, Jen? Yes. Glad I'm not the only one. Honestly, favorite season of the year is a toss-up between winter and autumn for different reasons. I do love the snow, except the only thing I don't like about it is driving in it. I'm okay with driving in the snow, but when there are other cars nearby, I live in a place where there are a lot of people coming in from out of state, or sometimes even out of country, and I swear they've never driven in snow before. And so they drive like it's just any other weather, and then suddenly you see them flinging into other cars. So it's a little nerve-wracking sometimes. Or they get impatient because I'm driving a little slower in the snow. Like, I'm sorry, pardon me for not wishing to drift over from one highway to the next. Yes, ladies, we're back here in this village. We need to go grab a certain book. Down here.
Fear of cowards lying in wait for an ambush.
You can take a day off once in a while, Lae'zel.
I do not take days off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing were feasible. The one advantage an elf holds over a Githyanki.
Well, look at you being... There we go. Let's pick that up. Send that to Gale.
I need more pockets.
Actually, I think I need to grab that from Gale. Nice. Now that we're here, let's see if we can go back up to the crags. Yep, going to a different region. Anna, you live in a tourist town and summers get very chaotic driving-wise. Yeah, for real. I bet. If it's touristy, you get people from all over. So, I can only imagine how bad traffic must be. People are crazy in the snow, Christina. Oh, for real. Still, the most wild experience I can think of is when somebody was weaving in and out between lanes. It was snowing. And not just snowing, slush. Like, slush is a combination of snow or ice and water. Like, it's wet ice. Like halfway melted ice. That is perfect prime slipping road material. And this person was weaving in and out of those roads impatiently. Like, I just want to ask, I'm like, is your baby being born or something? Because, boy, you are putting people's lives in danger, so there better be a new life on the way, or otherwise I'm going to be asking, why are you doing this? It's like, I'd rather not hear about somebody crashing on the road today, or adding yet another obstacle for people to have to drive around. That's not even counting the toll of human life that you're probably going to rack up. Oh, for goodness sake.
Broken. Need to find another way.
Help Kithrak Voss. Asked us to help him free someone held prisoner within the astral prison. Githanki warrior. Reputed our camp. Blood of Lathander. I love that weapon. Gonna have fun using that. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, spring ivy. That's... yeah, ivy. Spring is a nice season, except, you know, the only downside behind that is nobody can breathe. Everybody's sneezing. Plaque?
Bet that will fit in my pack. That's curious.
Wait a minute, I know who we're missing. Come here, boy. Hey, buddy. Got another one? Book on necromancy. Send that to camp. Okay. Drink this. Drink that. There we go. Wait. Am I not concentrating on... no. Wait, what? Why am I not concentrating on it? What broke the Shield of Faith? Dang it. Alright. I was concentrating on it, but what happened, I wonder? Did I cast a cantrip or something? Or take damage? Dang it, and I used a spell for that. Yeah, I guess I'll never know. And... what was it? Oh yeah, I need to go just sell my stuff, for pity's sake. What am I doing? Okay, one thing at a time. Mine's going everywhere at the moment. Okay. Selling. Sales. Potions. And gear. What am I going to hype up myself on this today? Yeah, I'll wait on that one. Karlach.
I could go for a good meal.
Get your strong cup. You.
I'm ready.
Get your elixir up. Lae'zel. Let's go ahead and give you this armor. Higher armor class, and we can color that back at the camp. Let's see this. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Perfect. Now, lastly,
Let's move.
where's that spell? There we go. Speed everybody up. Let's see, what state do I live in? I think that's a little too close to... I think I'll hold out on answering that, White Wolf. And let's not forget the boy. I think I already did cast it on him. Oh yeah, he does have it. Yeah, conditions, Longstrider. I think I just need to cast it on me now. And lastly, the leader. Okay, let's see what is down here.
How much farther can I go?
Welcome back, Jessica.
Lae'zel, do you want to talk about what happened at the creche?
Trust me, you'll know when I'm ready to discuss it.
Fair enough. But if you change your mind...
It is not a matter of mind. It is a matter of faith. And I have been put to the test.
Oh man, dead animals everywhere. Dead blue jay, dead rabbit.
Pass at your peril.
So this must lead to the Shadowlands.
No traps, please.
Yeah. Judging from how everything is twisting and turning. Yep, Shadow-cursed lands, there we go. It's... Bronzy, is the snow that annoying to deal with? Well, when driving at least, it's not preferable, but it can be done. Whoa, new backgrounds. New loading screens. Oh boy, here we go. Into the eternal dank land of absolute nope. Here we go. Eventually, once it loads. Here we go. Road to Creche Elect. Oh. So the path from the Creche was faster. Okay. Why'd we go through the Underdark then? Huh. Still, point being... Oh yeah, we're gonna make sure that everybody has a torch. Again, I keep on... Drop item. I don't need a backpack. It keeps on putting a random backpack in my inventory. Oh boy. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. Don't need any of those. Noxious Spore, nope. Oh. A new potion. It's an elixir of universal resistance. I love the sound of that. What does this do? Don't know yet. I'll have to look into that. Bloodlust, I'll take one of those. Finally, yes, I'll make 4 of these, why not? Give those to my companions. Okay, I don't exactly need these, so I will... There you go. Give these over to... Let's see, I think Karlach's holding those. Alright. Quite the options now. Oh boy, here we are.
Light on my feet.
Okay, so once we pass this, then we're going to be... We need to have our light source out. Ladies, stay very close. Stay in the light. Unless you're Shadowheart, who I think is immune to this stuff. Just scout out ahead. Where are we even going? Seems like a good place to go to. Okay, at least we have a heading now. What I've gathered about this place, this is... Oh no!
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
Thing. So this place is just cursed to suck your life out and kill you. But for some reason Shadowheart is unaffected by it. If I gathered that right. Yeah, I think she said that she has Shar's blessing, so I guess that would make sense that the place that's cursed by Shar is not hurting her. Although, I think they said something else might be happening at the same time. Like she has... We'll find it out. Wait a minute. Eligus, did we see this guy at the Emerald...
Girl to death, by the look of it.
Dang. Did we see this guy at the Emerald Grove? Okay, Refugee's Journal. Torch. Let's see, a Tiefling's Journal charting the journey from Elturel to the Emerald Enclave. Yeah, I think we did see him there. Now on the road to Baldur's Gate. He says the ox just up and died. It started choking out of nowhere, then keeled over. We tried to pull the cart, but the ox knocked the wheel off, and when it went down, and the thing is in... or knocked the wheel off when it went down, the thing is in splinters. Let's see, the others want to grab what we can and keep going, but this place feels wrong. My skin is crawling, like something is watching us from the darkness. No one else is talking much, but I can tell they feel the same. Oh no. Just in case somebody needs that later. Ah, yes, a chasm full of nope.
With a flick of the wrist.
Yeah, I think I can do this. Just... Lovely. Autumn, you'd think it'd be obvious what my favorite season is, but I'm actually torn between fall and spring. I can see that. Spring and fall, they're like those in-between seasons. Harry Potter fans, anyone? Okay, I'll take that.
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Yeah, so apparently she does have the...
Don't mind if I do.
Oh yeah, sorry everybody, I'll have to stay close by. They need to be in the light. So in this area, we take necrotic damage unless we're in the light. And that necrotic damage could kill us from the sound of it.
A pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse, so that their owners could escape with their lives.
Órale. Ah, so there are some people over here. What? Oh, looks very easy to open up. Gold ring. Jeez, the ambiance here, too. It's just eerie. Eerie is putting it lightly. Whoever the sound designer was for this place, they really did an amazing job. To call this place spooky would be an understatement. More like ominous. Girls, you might want to stay very close. There we go. My wings keep flapping. It's like we're running quickly trying to get out of there. Ah, boy. You know, we did get a long rest, so we are pretty well rested up and all that. See, that looks like there's a fight out there. Let's go a little closer just in case. Just in case. Black oleander? What is that? Okay, one thing... Oh boy, I think we're supposed to go over there. One thing I'm going to have to apologize is that sometimes I get a little distracted when exploring. I think I'll just go check this area out. And what that ends up leading into is... I go down an entire rabbit hole. No, thank you. I go down an entire rabbit hole of places that probably wasn't meant to be in just yet. Just look inside here and make sure that there's nothing... Oh, chest. Look at the ceilings. See, now that's how you know this place really is eerie. My Dark Souls senses are kicking in. I'm starting to look around as if I was in a Dark Souls game. Like I'm checking the ceiling. I'm checking my corners before walking in.
That's curious.
I'm going into survival mode. I'm going into combat mode. Ariel, I see you can't mention Harry Potter and not have me question what you mean by it. I mean this right here. Glass goblet? I mean, look at what that looks like. Think of the fourth movie. I'm like, Ariel, did you put your name into the glass goblet? It's like, Ariel, did you question me about the glass goblet? Icy asked calmly. Okay, send this to camp. So much has changed in our fair town. The moon used to shine so brightly here. We'd all stand out, our shoulders bared, our faces upturned, drinking in her blessings like milk. Such darkness now. I must watch the moon in secret from my window, or late at night when the town's asleep. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the last sane person left in Reithwin. Thank you. Now you get it why I mentioned the Harry Potter remark. Oh man, chat, the Goblet of Fire. See, it does look like the Goblet of Fire. Glad I'm not the only one who thought that. Yearning for the moon. Might just send that back to camp just for a little bit. There we go. Alright, Karlach, could you pass me a backpack? Send it to Icy. Here we go. If you hold on to that just in case. Alright, and here we go. Let's just move some of her gear down.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Lae'zel posing dramatically over there. Yeah, Amber, she really is. I need to color her armor, though. I think I'll go with the... What is it? The black and jade color? Might complement her very well. It'd complement her skin, it'd complement her eyes. Okay, I've gone over here. Let's pass through. I feel like I need to also autosave, just in case. Updated journal. Seek protection from the shadow curse.
We bring more to your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Ah.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, web ass. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
See, I'm not exactly stealthy. I'll just stay hidden.
They stay in the light. They do not go into the dark.
Didn't figure something as big and ugly as you for a coward.
Ooh.
They will not go into the dark.
Jeez.
Stop! They will not become shadows. They will not feed the curse.
That is a Drider.
Forgive me, my queen, but I had to. Before the dark got any stronger.
To answer your question, Christina, what in the blazing balls of fire is that? That is called a Drider. A drow turned into a giant spider. Just try to fade back into the background till... Oh man, I am not stealthy at all. Plus, I'm going to be on disadvantage because of the heavy armor. Yeah, situational and heavy armor. Boy, thank goodness double disadvantage does not compound that. Oh man. Advantage? Yeah, at least that negates the disadvantage. I might need that. Oh, thank goodness. One pink. Alright. Amity overkill much? Yeah, just a little bit. Him smacking that thing when it's already dead.
Follow close, little ones. Do not leave the lights.
Look, I'm happy to fight, but I think we need to... Quick save. Why are we in turn-based mode? Oh no, we're not in turn-based mode. Oh, we're stealth. We're in stealth mode, that's why. Actually, I just realized I should have followed them. Because they're probably going to Moonrise Towers. Ah, shoot. Let's go after him.
Be on my way.
moving ahead.
Oh. Saw them going over here. Getting close? Yes, we are getting close. We are members of the Absolute, so maybe, just maybe... What is this? Clear area. Hiding in an unobscured area will be caught on sight. Right, but... maybe we could make ourselves known to them? Nope, they're outlined in red. They're going to attack us. There we go. Why do I imagine Icy voicing a Drider for some reason? Probably because we just barely saw one. And I've already voiced every other creature of fantasy at this point. LOL. I mean, he already voices exactly what I said. A Naga, a Merman. What other creatures shall be the voice next? Still, favorite one though is the Dragon. When it doesn't feel like I've got something in my throat at least. What are they waiting for? Okay, at least...
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, they are definitely red. They're enemies. I looked on the minimap and they are red, so no. We cannot approach them or else they will try to attack. And they're not moving any further for some reason. Jeez, what happened to this place? Just messed up. A black oleander? What is that? And the wings just flap. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Rusted weapons. A great battle was fought here.
An extra vicious one, I think. No one buried their dead.
Oh gosh.
Exactly the sort of battle I live to fight. And the sort made even more thrilling with a hot-hearted tiefling at my side.
Tav is not the only one that the entire party simps for, it seems.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Whoa! Lae'zel. They are also enemies. Prime spot for an ambush. Let's get out of there then.
That might be worth a look.
Movable brick. Oh, black oleander. Glad we spotted the ambush then before it happened. We go over here. I do see light over there in the distance. I want to know where that goes. Ooh, yay, that looks like it's somewhere good. Or it's just background art. Now, voicing a centaur would be cool. I know. Oh, that's an idea. A centaur. Now, are we thinking like a traditional perverted Greek centaur? A traditional perpetually horny Greek centaur? Are we thinking like a heroic fantasy centaur? Sneaky, sneaky, Jen. Yeah, I'm trying to be sneaky, but when you're a paladin sporting plate mail, you're not exactly built for the sneaks. Alright, speaking of which, let's see if anything else in here is built for the sneak. Ah, a wooden chest. That could be something good. At the moment, we seem to be trying to pass through a dark place. Who just glowed in my party? Oh, that's Shadowheart. Oh, the rest of my party needs the light. Lae'zel, where are you at the moment? Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. See, I'm carrying a torch at the moment, so if my party... Good boy. A mist amulet? Ah, dang. Just casts fog cloud. Well, at least we can sell that. So yeah, if any of my party steps out of the line of light, I do not want anybody dead. Nope. Need the rope. Take that. Ew. I do not want a moldy lemon, but here we go. Drop the moldy lemon. Take the rope and the ring. Might as well sell the necklace. More rope. What was going on in this place? And... okay, just spoiled food. More rope. Seems that this place at least had a lot of fun before they finally ditched. I see why they call this the Dark Land now. So there's only food and rope in this place. What kind of a building was this? More rope! And more food. You know, suddenly I got a good restaurant idea. Never mind. Never mind. Focus. Alright, let's go. Called the Captive Guest. Oh, man. Oh, sorry, everybody. Flying a little too far away. Yeah, now that would be a very good idea. A centaur audio. Brawler Vez. Oh, we're back in the audio. We're back in the building that we were hiding in. Oh, finally, something that isn't rope. Something that isn't rope. I'll take it. I'll have to loot this place afterward.
What's inside?
12 coils of rope. Dear gosh, what do they need all that stuff for? Lantern? I suppose that could be useful, but... a torch is sufficient enough for now. Oh yes, and a heavy chest. What's in there? Okay, if I could just zoom in on that. Wow! Big old ballista. There we go. Oh, crap's sake. Christina, or a philosophy teacher? Man, what type of roleplays are we coming up with now? A philosophy professor. Got a centaur. A hunter. A lot of things. Here we go. What is in here? Oh, thank goodness. I wonder, where is this all going? I wonder if up there... I wonder if up there is where we need to go. Because I did see a light over here. Ah, that little thing is leading us toward Moonrise, but I saw off in the distance something that was nothing but light. Oh, now I'm going the wrong way. That's why I don't see it. Again, though, I kind of like to explore a little bit. Ooh, what is this? A manor? A castle? Or an eternal heap of don't even think about it. Yeah, see, there's all these ballistas everywhere, these massive crossbows. There really was a battle here.
That might be worth curious.
Amidst all of my wandering around, at least we're finding some good stuff. Can we have an audio where the listener uses Icy's hair like a flashlight? MK, you are... How would that even work? Good luck even picking me up for stuff. First off, everybody knows that if you want to use somebody's head as a flashlight, they have to be bald. You just need to reflect the light off of it, you know? It'll be like one of those lighthouses. It'll be like a lighthouse, you know, just signaling ships to come into the harbor. Let's see, Ariel. Ooh, a Yandere Drider that has captured the listener. Centaur comes to rescue, fending off the Drider from harming the listener. Centaur escorts the villager back home. Something like that. I mean, it's definitely... I could see that. That's imaginative. Plus, a Drider captures the listener. I guess that's also a chance for some people to indulge in a little bit of web play as well. Actually, wait, what? Moving away from that. These little critters look like they're ready for an ambush, for real. Should we fight them, or... Let's see, 68, Measle, what do they have? Ugh! Just, ugh! They're very dexterous, too. Ambushing. Affected entity will have an attack as soon as its enemies are within reach. It can only be spotted with a successful perception check. Well, we did succeed on that perception check, so you know what? I think what I'm going to do is, let's just see the range on a couple of these. Yeah. Throw. Let's just give them an invitation. Ah. Thought you could ambush me. Oh, the enemy's surprised. Okay. Thought you could turn an ambush on us, did you? All right. Karlach, I have a present for you to throw, and I think you might enjoy it. Send that to Karlach, and you know what? Send this to Karlach as well. Ooh, maybe send this as well. Just, what type of creatures are they? Are they fiends? Undead? Humanoids? Oh. So they're some kind of mutated creature. White Wolf Audio. Why are we spraying with Niagara? Oh, sprays with Niagara Falls. Why is there a random zebra sound? Probably for background ambience, Chelsea. Okay. Karlach.
Ready for another round?
Jen. Web play. I'm not going to ask. Honestly, maybe I was just thinking of all those coils of rope for some reason that were in that house. Let's see. Throw. The building that had all those coils of rope for some reason. Maybe I was just thinking of that. I'm like, a little bit of a tying play, I suppose. Here we go. Path is interrupted. Oh, dang it. Why is the path interrupted? Come on. Here we go. Put these in one place. There we go. There we go. Now, let's follow it up with another little one. Here you go, dear.
One, two.
Ah, lovely. Oh, they're still alive, I see. Well, not for long. Right, Lae'zel, why don't you go in there? Get in there and... I think you can jump down there. Not enough movement? Dagnabbit. You got plenty of movement. I gave you Longstrider. Ah, there we go. Spicy Babe. Coils of what now? Did nobody see that room I was in where... That building where there were 12 coils of rope. I'm not imagining this. There were quite literally 12 coils just sitting right there. I opened up one box after the other and there was like 3 coils, 4 coils, 5 coils of rope. Like, what is with all the rope, people? What is this? It's like, I mean, I'm down for some fun, but this is a little excessive. But you're dealing with what seems like a plague outside, a curse, and you're too busy trying to have some fun. Like, there's a time and place for everything. It's like, now is not the time nor the place. Alright, here we go.
On the move.
On the move. Oh yeah, we need to cast this on us. We're too busy eating fries in game. First drawing, now fries. At this point, I'm just happy that you showed up to the stream. Nah, let's nail him with something a little bigger than that. This one, 5. Oh, wait a minute. You're almost dead. Let's just do that anyway. Cantrip. Yeah, first one did miss, just as I thought.
Time to push my luck again.
Here we go. Oh, come on. Why? Ah, well. I need to get that mod that makes it so that changing a weapon isn't a full action like in the base game. Because this is just redonkulous. Alright, here we go. Disadvantage? We'll move forward then. There we go.
Another step forward.
Nice. At least I hit something. We might want to take this out. Alright, Karlach. It's go time. Gonna go sneak something sweet real quick. Okay, Jen. Anyways, back to Icy Liking roleplay. MK. Really? Not the time. Oh, what do you mean you can't reach? Just run up there.
Heading out.
Run up there and give him a nice bonk. Give him a nice whack. Come on, there we go.
Learn the hard way.
Alright, here we go. Try again. Don't need Luck of the Realms, just give him a good schmack. Spicy's at it again. Hey, I didn't... Once again, I opened up the crates and just said what I saw. What I happened to see just turned out to be something that had a bit of a innuendo to it. Like, look, if you found that, if you opened up a box and found a whole lot of suspicious stuff in it, doesn't mean that you put the suspicious stuff there. Might have said redonkulous, Christina. Oh boy, where's your weapon? Oh, she's not holding it. Oh, dagnabbit. Well, can't put anything on because the game deems that that's an action for some reason. Alright, let's try this. Let's use a third level, just to be clear. Nice. Give him a good schmack.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Please, game, do not count this as an action. It's going to count it as an action. Just going to put this right here. Dagnabbit. Come on. Equip. There we go. And of course it counted that as an action. Dagnabbit all. No, look at this. You see, normally... Let's finish him off. Dang it, he's still alive somehow. Normally in this game... Oh no, we need a light source out. There we go. Thank goodness. Yeah, normally in the game, taking an item out, like equipping a weapon, is just simply... Yeah, let's try hitting him. It's just what they call an interactive object. In this case, uses up everything for some reason. Alright, what do these measles have? So they're the ones who are collecting all the rope. Yep, like I said, see? Chat, it's not me. It's not just me, at least. Like I said. Now do you believe me, chat? Now do you believe me? Autumn, the decorator, had a disagreement with the castle owner about the meaning of too many urns. Now, see, Autumn, I imagine that they were just trying to set a trap. They were trying to set a trap in case Link came by, you know? Oh boy, apparently I'm too far away from the light. And also too far away from guidance. Okay. Shadowheart, Karlach, could you come here real quick?
Don't burn yourself. Moving it.
End that.
Never a dull moment.
Fly back up there and let's see if we can get it down. Amity, why are you bonking me? Bonk the measles. I told you. Like, look, I could only open it for I can only ignore it for so long, okay? Opening up one chest, seeing 3 coils of rope here, and then suddenly trying to make something out of it, that's a little petty. Maybe even opening up 2 chests and finding something like that in there. Hello? Luminous gloves. When the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiant orb. Hello, yes. An idol of Selûne. So this one.
Are you in need of a paperweight?
Oh, don't be such a brat right now. Okay, just add that to... Let's see how much rope we found in this place. Oh, see. See what I mean? See what I mean? But when you open up one chest after the other, after the other, after the other, and then you find out this place was taken over by a bunch of sadistic Shar worshippers, is it really me who's making it dirty, or am I just pointing out what I see? Am I just calling it as I see it? Like, seriously, chat, I can't be the only one who's thinking that. Who's thinking that's just a little strange how all that stuff is perfectly lined up. Let's see, Christina. I see. How do we know you didn't plant those ropes in order to find them later? Listen, I'm not going to say I wouldn't do that, but I'll also counter with saying, why would I do that if there's nobody to enjoy it with? Or why would I set the scene? Why would I set the stage if there are no other actors to participate in the play? So clearly, it was not me. Moon Maiden. Protect those of us who... Oh, Moon Maiden is Selûne. Moon Maiden. Protect those of us who would not turn from you, no matter the consequence in this short life. Keep these artifacts of our devotion until such a time as we may openly infuse our spirits with your white light once more. Grant cunning to my brother Halfred. In his efforts to conceal the rest of your relics, let the name Last Light not be a portent. Let your moon glow continue forever and fill our hearts. Send that to camp. Oh yeah, Karlach, could I get some of those grenades back?
Attention.
Thank you, dear. Okay, here we go.
Give up now.
There we go. Fire. Alright, so those measles were guarding something good. Nice. Okay, gang, let's go. Exit. Just need the group to follow. Shadow Karlach, thank you. You have the torch. Let's see. I see the father of ropes. I'm not adopting that title. I'm not adopting that title, okay? I'm going to go back to writing dialogue or a possible short story with a Drider Centaur idea. Good luck with that. Lost backpack. Seek the protection of the Shadow Curse. We hid from them. Good. Investigate the Selûnite resistance. Looks like there was a burgeoning Selûnite resistance to Sharan control of the region 100 years ago. Orale. Okay, we should investigate further in the Last Light Inn. Where's the Last Light Inn? Oh, for the love of humanity, that is a good ways away.
Looks empty.
You know what? I'm not going to explore any more crates. There's probably just more rotten food or rope. I'm not going to have this conversation anymore. I will not be accused of making this chat any dirtier than the game is trying to make it. I did say that this would be a dark session, but I meant it more in like a physical sense. Look at this darkness here. Also, so that's what I saw earlier. That light right here. This. So that is something. Okay, True Soul Corliss. Oh, does he have a tadpole? He does not. Or she. What's going on in this place? Ugh. Nothing but rotten food everywhere. Gotta go up there. Let's see if we can go this way. New Discord chat about ropes. Sky! Well, we're here to enjoy it, I see. Thank you, Autumn. Somebody compile that into a little video. Like, somebody compile that into a video. This is at the very beginning of this thing. At the very beginning of this Let's Play, I'm like, yeah, I'm done digging. Chat, I've officially decided I'm done digging myself into holes. 10 minutes later. What is with all the rope in this? Asherak? Hang on a second. No. 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 These... Please tell me this isn't that sweet young couple we saw earlier. Zeph? Memnos? Okay, these people were at... These are the tieflings. Oh. Where's the dead cultist? Oh, there they are. There it is. They didn't stand a chance. Oh, no. Please tell me the rest of the troop is alive. Please. Game, I'm begging you. Please don't do this. Not right now. Oh, please tell me the rest of the tieflings are alive.
Vlaaketh's will be done.
We also need to heal you up real quick.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, need it.
The rope with the rest of it. There we go. Let's water our Karlach. Get her nice and strong. There we go. Let's not throw it at her, throw it on the ground next to her. There we go, nice and healed up. What in the world is that thing? Oh, yay. Autumn, no, Alfira was not there, thankfully. I didn't see Alfira. I saw mostly, I think those were the names of guards. Like the guards that sat near the front of the Emerald Conclave. However, I am really hoping that I didn't see everybody. Let's see. Up here, okay? I didn't see Gaux, the guy who was training the kids. Or no, Gaux, and I think his name was Asherak. I didn't see those 3 adventurers. Oh my goodness. Please tell me there's not another one. Harpers. Dead Harpers? Oh, for the love of humanity. Yeah. You are surprised. Yeah, you don't say. Ah, so we wandered a little too far away from the sun? I think... Ah, we took the wrong turn, I see. Alright, well... Karlach, I'm gonna entrust you with some of the grenades then. And we need to keep you close.
Moving.
Hang on a second, what are these things? They're plants. Resistant to necrotic damage, no vulnerabilities, perfect sentry. You can't be surprised. Ah, you don't say. Dang it, if only there was a way to set them on fire. You didn't hear from me.
Nothing important is ever easy.
But wait a minute, there is. Just gonna send this to Karlach.
Oh my word.
Karlach, you are gonna have the funnest cast of all time. Let's see, where's the most of them that we can hit in one go? 3 right here. Yeah, 3 right here. Let's go. Lovely. All right, they explode on death. Good to know. Nice way of letting us know about that. Adhesive whip on Karlach. Don't you whip Karlach! You didn't.
I need your help.
Yep, coming. They bound her up to... Oh my goodness, these guys just came back from the dead, it seems. Immune to Shadow Curse vines. Alright. Time to go all out. You bastages. Can't take actions? Oh, surprised. Could you give us a turn if you don't mind? Man, this whole time I need to use the facilities. MKU, it's not that I haven't noticed, it's that you haven't done it. My dog is just right here. My book talk people. Harper Security. Oh, you don't say. Okay, let's see, where do we start? How about...
Still on my feet.
Got an idea? Which spell is good for this moment? You know what? I will be back in just a moment, everybody. I really need to take care of the porcelain throne real quick. Just a... Okay, now that I've vacated the liter of water that was in my system, I can think much clearly now. Amazing how that works, and I don't think I need to use a spell. No, Jessica, I will not be doing a house tour. But, kind of you to ask. Luna, why'd you say whipped? Luna, whipped? What's the whipped? Alright. Now, that we're back here, I'm feeling much more confident about our odds. First and foremost, our goal is survival. We do have the armor class and defenses and health. We just need to get rid of as many enemies as we can.
Time to strike.
Oh boy, shadow cursed vines. Who's concentrating on this? Threatened. Difficult terrain, difficult terrain. Too dark. We gotta rescue her, that's for sure. Those seem to be moving still. Okay. Can you reach? You do. You can reach. But why do you have disadvantage? Oh, no, you don't. Alright, first things first. Fending attack. Let's do it.
I will not know failure.
Nice. Let's try to aim for another one. Ah, son. Disadvantage because of the vines here. This is going to be a problem. We didn't take a short rest before this either. Alright. Shadowheart, if you don't mind, would you be so kind as to... Yes, Guardian of Faith. I need you to put this Guardian of Faith right here between us, because these... Not enough? Here we go. This Guardian of Faith is going to help keep us safe. The closer they want to get to us, the more damage we'll take. There we go. And on top of that... Yes, Guardian of Faith, thank you. Dang it, it's not his turn. Okay, sending her a potion of speed because I need to give her another action. Send that to Shadowheart. If I can get us out of this, I'll be amazed. Strange conduit. Split item. Voila. And for her second trick, let's see, this one, Shadow Cursed, oof, Shambling Mound, that thing is huge. Let me right click. What is this thing? It has resistances to fire, oddly, immunity to lightning, resistance to cold, and necrotic. External digestion? Can devour any creature that is restrained. Oh boy, that is not good. We need to get rid of that thing quick. 152 XP. Or HP. That one's almost dead. Oh yes, I was going to have her cast this spell, but at 3rd level. Where is it? Spirit Guardians, there you are. Cast radiant damage. Yep. There we go. More damage. There we go. Just need to put out tons of damage each turn, so the closer they get, more damage she deals out, plus that has radiant orbs apparently on it, which means they are less likely to hit. Yay. Immune constricted. Yes! Exactly what we want to see. Well, well, at least it served its purpose. Okay, let's see now. I'm also going to need to drink one of those. Where are my potions? There you are. Drink one of these. Gonna need to outlast them, so let's do Defensive Flourish on this one. Do not. Good. Now let's aim for this guy. Let's see, what's my armor class currently? Good, Defensive Flourish. Mobile Flourish or Slashing Flourish. I could potentially take both of these guys out, or I could try to aim one big strike at this guy. You know what? Lae'zel is right there, so I think he's the biggest threat. Let's try to aim for him then. Bye, Sky. Have a good night. Provokes opportunity attack. Okay. Now, I'm probably not going to take them out in one hit each, I don't think. 26 hit points? I could probably. I would get rid of 2. That would just leave 1 over here. This guy. These 3. I need to go grab Karlach. She's got 1 success, so she's not too close to death. Do it. Go after this guy. Oh no, there's no way I can get him down in one swing. Gotta aim for these guys. What am I thinking? I have that action. There we go. You go right here. Try to hit me. Yeah, you're not hitting me. You are not breaking 25 AC, you 3. There we go. Let's try this. on Shadow Cursed Vine Blight. No, I'm going to save that crit for this. Nope. Lovely. Dead Harper. Is he dead? Yeah, let's use one. There we go. Woo! That is a good use of that action. All right. Let's see if I can grab this guy's attention over here. Have I gotten your attention yet? Shadow Cursed. Oh, no. All right, Lae'zel, go ahead and lean into this guy. Feigning attack. Nope, come on. Hit him again. Lovely. It's the end of your turn. Oh, yeah. You took quite a bit of damage from that. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Critical miss, dummy. Choke on it. Cry about it. Okay, let's see.
On my way.
You go over here. There you go. Infect that guy, infect this guy. Let's also smack this guy with a nice big ol'... Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Cast this. Heal everybody. Good. Heal everybody and increase the HP. Oh, hey, Thor, buddy. Hulk smash, exactly. White Rose. You need to change yours, Christina? Oh, yeah. Change your... I'm getting distracted all over the place. Okay. That's right, she's got another attack she can do. Guiding Bolt. Let's aim that at... Yeah, second level. We're gonna need a long rest after this. Oof, almost. And better yet, we need the extra help, so let's distract them with... a spiritual. Shadowheart, thank you so much. You are carrying us at the moment. Well, helping us. There we go. I'm distracted by that. And this thing is resistant to fire, so I'm not going to use that. Better yet, Divine Favor. Come on, confirm. A little bit extra damage. And let's use Defensive Flourish. Try to hit this guy. Yes, Luck of the Realms. And third level strength. Yes! Oh, he's dead after this one. I can't help it, Christina, but to get distracted. But I'm not really distracted. Technically, I'm focused. I'm just focused on the wrong thing for the wrong amount of time. I'm trying to read chat, and I'm trying to play a little combat, and I'm missing pretty much everything that chat is saying. Oop. Okay, you need to get into the light. Lae'zel? Lae'zel, come on. There we go. Oof. Okay, not sure what happened. Oh, they explode on death, I think. Ugh. Jeez Louise. Let's get you up. There we go. Got that. Oh, for crap's sake. What? What? Oh, shoot. They came back. What is even going on right now? Okay, now I see what's going on. So much lag and so much Oh, no. You did not. Game, you are not going to make me fight Lae'zel right now. After all those abilities wore off. Yes, I know it's my turn. I need to go grab Shadowheart, so right after I knock her down... Better yet... Oh, yeah, I've got the AC, so I'm gonna go run and grab... Oh, it's not my turn, is it? Come on. It's not my turn, dagnabbit. Alright. How much HP does she have? Maybe I can cast Sleep on her? can't be put to sleep. Too many hit points. Alright, in this case... Shadow Cursed Undead. She's resistant to that. Alright. So, because these exploded on death, it killed Lae'zel, and it barely kept us alive. Crap's sake. Need to go grab Karlach and quick. So right after I kill this person... Ah, disadvantage, no. I don't have any spells that can hit her. At close range, at least. I need these Daredevil gloves. Alright, first action is that. Dang it, that is the whole action, isn't it? Well, can at least heal us up a little bit. Where's group heal? There it is. Cast Mass Healing Word. That barely did anything. Son of a... Lae'zel, don't you dare. Oh, thank goodness. She's going for me. Well, there's nothing... Let's just cure wounds, because I'm going to rush right by her. Because she's healing me, she has an item that lets me heal, that lets her heal herself. Christina, Lazy is fighting. Jeez. Yeah, people, we had our first fight. Not what I was expecting, but here we are. Oh, would you look at that? Maybe, can you jump over her? Oh man, I need to get her. Oh, dang it. She has the scroll. I have the scroll.
Let go from here.
Choose target to select. Yep. And choose destination right here in the middle of the light. There we go.
Need some oil over here.
Need some oil over here. Okay, now I know Karlach's not going to fight us. And as a bonus action, I need to drink another potion because I need that extra action. Because now, unfortunately, I have to put our dear friend down. I'm sorry, Lae'zel. Oh, enter turn-based mode, enter turn-based mode, enter turn-based mode. Let me enter turn-based mode, enter turn-based mode. There we go. Do not let her rise from the dead again. Oh, wait, no. She's back to living. Okay, thank goodness. Help. There we go. All right. Let's just exit turn-based mode, take a nice short rest, heal us up.
Enough time wasted.
Enough time wasted. Dear, you've had enough battle for one day. Okay. Yeah, just Jay, son of a bullfrog. All right. We survived that.
Exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Somehow we survived that. Shadow Root Stone. Elixir of Viciousness. Yes, I need that. Oh, thank goodness. Lemons turned into lemonade. That Oil of Viciousness increases our chance of scoring a critical hit, meaning double damage. Okay, if you're just tuning into the chat, we got ambushed by a bunch of demented plant things all over the place. I need you to say, hey, stay close by, Lae'zel, son of a... People, I swear, it's like wrangling in toddlers sometimes. I'm like, hey, stay close, everybody. Okay, stay close, everybody. Stay very close.
Don't waste a step.
We're definitely going to need to take a long rest after this. Why are we rolling death saves all of a sudden?
I'll take that.
Black Oleander, take that, take this. Okay, I need to start throwing health potions on the ground as well all of a sudden. Throw. Health potion. Heal up these girls. There you go. Because they both need it. There we go. Up we go. Son of a butternut squash, White Wolf. I love that people are changing their profile pictures partway through the stream. They look really good for the YouTube accounts. Ooh, a key and a torch. What is the key for? Skeleton. Another little Dark Souls joke is don't give up, skeleton. Except the game designers would always place skeletons in Dark Souls, but the skeletons lying on the ground would be in some kind of position that shows them still crawling towards an objective. So it's like, hey, don't give up. He's not. That skeleton's not. I mean, he's dead and not moving, but it looks like he wasn't giving up when he was still alive. Fool me to think I'd fare better than the other treasure hunters in this God's cursed wasteland. But the promise of a cursed beast as a trophy was a temptation I couldn't leave behind. Yeah, I'm gonna say right now, those things are definitely not meant to be trifled with. Bloody needle blights took me by surprise. You and me both. Well, I'm not sure how. How could I have expected anything less? It's all so much worse than I imagined. Found a key up here, but unless it unlocks a treasure chest full of water and sunlight, I have no use for it. I'll take it off your hand. Maybe we can find some good use out of it. Scouting mission dispatch by Ketheric Thorm to Shadowlands. Objective, locate the nearest nest of absolute non-believers. Oh, goodness. Reached outskirts of village. Disturbing sounds echo through the shadows. Must evade pursuit. Preparing to create a light barrier for protection against lurking monsters and deadly darkness. May the absolute guide me. Oh, interesting. Send those to camp. Luna, sugar honey iced tea. Oh, sugar honey iced tea, no. Let's climb down. Is there anything else up here? Yes, there is a chest behind me. Please tell me they are not outside the light. Thank goodness.
A couple turns should do it.
Well, there's a lot of lag all of a sudden. It's probably just this area, much like the mountain pass. But once we get somewhere else, I'm pretty sure it'll be much better. There we go. It's already improving. Okay. What is this? Ring of self-immolation. Self-immolation? Hang on a second. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. Ah, like any sensible person would do. You know, just gain heat by setting yourself on fire. You know, as the old saying goes, build a man a fire and he'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire and he'll be warm the rest of his life. Come on, everybody. Get down here.
Indolence breeds madness.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Go down. Down the ladder. Down the ladder, people. Okay, we need to go back down.
With haste.
Came all this way just to get ambushed, but at least we got some good stuff out of it. Ladies, do not fall behind. Oh, for crap's sake. Shadowheart, do not make me carry you. Okay. Bye, MK. There's so much stuff on screen I can barely see sometimes. There we go. All right. into the little glitchy graphics sometimes. Oh well, we're making it through. So it looks like we're almost out of the wilderness right now. Here we go. Looks like we made it.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Oh, thank heavens. Alright, here we go. Let's clean ourselves off at least. Well to present ourselves. If there's a cutscene, don't want there to be blood all over us. Just this once.
Shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Blood, this is heavy.
Clean you off as well. I think I've got everybody, but just in case. Here we go. Oh, thank heavens. Oh wait, that's a Harper, not one of the Tiefling refugees. There's Alfira!
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
White Wolf, Shadowheart, but I want uppies. Fine, I'll carry you. Let's see. Someone lost in the dark? Do you want... Ooh, who are you? This is a chance to really introduce yourself. Okay. Name's Icy, Jack of all trades, master of plenty. Charmed, I'm sure. No. I'm going with this one. I am Icy. I've sworn an oath to deliver justice at any cost. Unless you harm another, you are safe from me.
Duly noted. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come. Jaheira!
Somebody's painted on eyebrows are perpetually angry. Could you try painting a smile? Are you really trying to threaten me despite knowing me? I don't have my weapon out, Jaheira. Oh, for goodness sake. Autumn, cleanliness is next to Asamarness. Yep. I love that Chad is also talking about food. Oh, you're getting me hungry. Ivy, that's a good line, I see. Oh, thank you. I like the one that I picked. How uncouth. Legends led me to expect better of the noble Jaheira. I have not heard of you, but turns out Jaheira is from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I think 1 and 2. At least 2. She's from prior games. I've never played any of those, though. At ease, Jaheira. I'm no threat. I'm bound by oath not to harm the innocent. Yep.
Ha! Well, I am certainly no innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind.
I do mind. Well, at least we know who was putting the rope all over those buildings.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Yeah, I'm pulling the vines out. 15? No problem. Here we go. Should I do it on advantage? Alright, let's just see how we do for this. I'm re-rolling. You're not going with that tiny, weak little roll. Let's try again. Yeah, I am definitely raging out of these. Like, alright, no. You and I are talking, Jaheira. If you want to try to bind me with vines, I'm going to tear these off. Thankfully, I'm in a good mood.
Stand down. Or we'll put you down.
Hey, ¿te calmas o te calmo? ¿Tú quieres? ¿Cuál tú quieres? Fine, hold. I can explain everything.
I'm not interested in the Absolute's manipulations. Harpers, cut this true soul down.
This better not be a fight coming up.
What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either.
Oh.
Saved 2 of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Do you want to hear me explain? Okay, I work in mysterious ways. I'm gonna show her, because of the artifact. It's the only thing that'll make her believe us.
What in the hells is that thing?
So far, it's been a lifesaver. Here's hoping you agree.
More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers? I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead. Funny. My intentions are my own. Edgy. To destroy the Absolute in its lair? Yeah, that's Vengeance Paladin.
An ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in.
Much appreciated.
Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Damien might be knocking around here, right?
It's in the dark.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Nubian Rose. Lots of binding content in this stream. Ropes, vines, her. Yeah. Of all the times for this to happen during a stream, it just had to be after I said, no, I'm done digging myself into deeper holes. Game really said, are you now? Yeah, pity's sake. So, Amber Jinx, and I love you too, random citizen. Oh, man. Yeah, to translate, Luna, I basically just said what Jaheira told me. I said, te calmas o te calmo. I was like, you choose. I said, either you... Oh, buddy. Oh, why do you have to be so cute, puppy? I don't know if you can hear that bumping. He's bumping the mic. Hey, puppy. I don't know if you're telling me that you want to go outside, or you just asking if I'm calm. Okay, bud. You're a good boy. Yeah, all I said was either calm down or I'll calm you down. That's what I said. Hey, you want to go outside? You need to go outside? I'm not sure if he's saying he does need to. Soldier, that's Jaheira, the Jaheira. Let's see, you know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid.
You're Karlach.
Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Right, here we go. Did it save before we walked in? I'd like to save the progress just in case, so we don't have to repeat that entire thing all over again. And a waypoint discovered, yay. Hang on a second. Investigate the last light in. So yeah, that's...
Hey, it's Alan. Let's say hi.
Yes! Karlach! It's here! Wait a minute, is that weird bowl?
Odd ox made it through the shadows.
It is. There's the strange ox. Somehow. Damien, there he is! Okay, I'm gonna go take care of the pupper real quick. Royal Doggo needs to relieve himself outside. Yeah, Karlach fangirling. Okay, I'll be back in a second, chat. And the royal pupper has been taken care of. Thank you for waiting, chat. You're playing a game of What's Your Favorite Icy Audio. A little flattered. I did not need that stroke of my ego all of a sudden, but thank you for talking about that, chat. Very sweet of you. Glad to see all these. Some of these are my favorite that I've made so far. The Monster Hunter. Yeah, the Vampire Audios. Those are always fun. Not gonna lie. I have a little bit of a soft spot for voicing vampiric characters, but I think the dragon is my favorite. Anyway, onto the story here. People, Karlach's gonna get a hug.
Karlach?
Hopefully.
I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
we're getting them back from Moonrise.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Let's see. What's the bad news?
Ew, no! Good news, please, my good man.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
She is so adorable.
God. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Yep.
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Those eyes. Oh. Let Damien speak.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good.
Nope.
This thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Please. Yes, let's give it to him.
Well. All right. This shouldn't take long.
She talked about knowing somebody named Gortash that put that engine in her heart. We just added another name to our list. Gortash. It's the only way we can hope that that heart of hers can be fixed completely.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
Chat, very valid response. Just no's all over the place. No, cry, just weeping, wailing, gnashing of teeth.
There. So did it work?
Let's test it. I would just hug her at that point.
Only one way to find out.
Hand on her, pull her into a... Chat. It's happening. The wings. I would do something like that. Like, in privacy. Oh my goodness.
You're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Let's take a long rest. Hey, Thor, buddy. Hey,
Hold
Thor,
on,
buddy.
Karlach. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
I'm okay, Thor.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus.
Chat, can you hear
I won't
Thor
stop
breathing?
trying to figure out
He's
a cure,
breathing into the mic.
but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Oh no. Thank you, Damien. First things first, Karlach, you and I
Right?
touch back.
All
to
this
celebrate.
doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Oh man. She's all antsy over there, excited, bouncing like a bubbly little cheerleader.
This is the best day. The best day.
I want to hug her again. I'm so happy for you, Karlach. Both of
So
us.
happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
I'd like to volunteer as tribute. Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Well, how about the cold eye then? Yep, it is time to long rest, ladies and gents. Is
Poor
anybody?
Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
White Wolf, don't cut yourself so short so quick. We'll do anything to protect people we love. The only difference is she's hot. No, no, no. Ember? Withers? Yeah, Withers. Look, we're gonna trade the old eye for the for the cold eye. Let's see. I love that my eye color is called Elf Winter. Let's see. I like that everybody has additional dialogue. Oh, Lae'zel, how about you?
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
She certainly will not go gently into that long, long night. You've been looking at me differently? I am not going to set myself up to get a sword in my stomach. Let's see. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to take a long rest and probably end the session right there. Here we go. Long rest. Usually I wait until more of my spells and everybody's spell slots and whatnot are expended, but for reasons I want to do it right now. Here we go. She is such a sweet bean. A sweet, big, fiery bean and a warm cuddle partner. Oh, for the love of humanity!
Playtime's over, pet.
Get the hell out of my camp, literally.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
It's okay, Thor. It's okay. I'm not actually mad. It's okay, buddy. Well, I mean, I'm not mad at anything in life. It's okay, buddy. Thanks for putting your head here. You're going to get them out. Oh boy, and this is our problem. How? Forget it. This asset can rot in the towers for all I care. If this devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get captured? Good question.
Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed.
I'm not wasting time. You're wasting mine.
Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Hey, Shadowheart, could I see that
Zora's
collar
words
again?
may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
We'll rescue your asset. On one condition. You wear this collar.
And what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
No, he needs more info than that. You end Will's pact. Shake your head. Never mind. You'll do as You end Will's pact and go your separate ways. Oh, you end Will's pact. Go your separate ways.
Doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing. And your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Is she really quoting a contract? Yes, Yuki, she is quoting a contract. Will is a warlock. She is his patron. And in this case, she has a literal contract with him. Autumn Thor is like, Dad, hug? Yeah, he's just sitting here making sure I'm okay. I'm okay, bud. It's okay, okay? I'm okay. Don't tap the mic all that much, okay? Be go ahead and fetch. Excuse me, ma'am. White Wolf. Yep. Yeah, she's trying to play a little too hard at Dom here. Alright. Scratch and Owlbear just running in the background. Hobbit, they are perpetually here to always be the adorable playmates that always show, no matter how messed up this scene is, they're the little fuzzballs of joy in the background to bring us back down to earth. Let's see, intimidation. We can always let the cult infect the asset. Hey, don't boop the mic. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, bud. But they'd make a loyal thrall. Remember all you can about devils and their contracts. Say you know a pact-breaking charm and chant a series of pseudo-infernal phrases. Oh, no. Yeah, currently, this is my highest check, so we'll go with that. Let's try to intimidate a devil, shall we? Come on. Yes! Oh, beautiful. Oh.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Oh, Mizora, you sad piece of work. What the? Yee. I love that she's got a little interaction above her now. And so does Astarion. Where's Will, though? I need to know how he's doing. Just want to make sure my friend is okay before we start trying to get romantic with anybody. Astarion, why do you want to talk? Shadowheart. Right when I click next to you. There you are. Hobbit. Let's see, Amber. Imagine Baldur's Gate 3 from scratch in the Owlbear's perspective. That would be adorable. Why is everybody stressed out? Are Icy and Karlach? They just wonder. Check out this stick. Okay, Will, how you doing?
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Again, what we were talking about earlier. He's trying to live up to an image that he can't really attain. And coincidentally, while running from an old image, as the son of a nobleman, he's still chasing it in some way, without even realizing it. She'll be good enough soon. Do this mission, Mizora will be free, Mizora will free you from your pact. It's not like you have a choice. Do the mission or rot in the house. I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract? Actually, I am curious about that.
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the blood war.
Jen, yeah, poop head. Christina says, Astarion, because, darling, you've kept me at camp and I want to play. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, for goodness sake. Number 3 does have a point. It's not going to happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast. That's horrifying. I'm so sorry. So you're bound to be a Lemure no matter what. You are everything you accuse Karlach of being. I'm not sorry for you. No, no, no. Come on. Let's not hastily jump to conclusions. It's not going to happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast.
Everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mizora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have a boys' night shortly. We're gonna have a men's night, I should say. Speaking of men, what's this corn-fed looking man doing over here?
Something to ask.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
We're in the midst of the shadow curse now. Is there any more you can tell me about how to lift it? I don't know why, but before I read that, I read it as, can you tell me, is there any more you can tell me about how much you lift? Jeez. The shadow curse is here. Do you even lift it, bro? I can't have it. Can't have been easy, surrendering your title. Won't you miss being first druid? Still feeling at home here with us? The surroundings are less bucolic. understand. Let's go with the how to lift
This
it.
land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations. But since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
What exactly should I look for?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Good to know. Also, it couldn't have been easy surrendering your title, right? Do you miss being first druid, or too politicish?
Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature, and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent.
Funny,
I'm
I
just glad to
know
be
of a
out here
druidic
amidst
queen
the
just like you.
Father's creations.
A monk as well. Really, I love that line, though. Be wary of those who want power, probably don't know how to use it. It is really good advice. Yeah, still feeling at home here with us? The surroundings are less bucolic, I understand.
It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
Perhaps I could share more than a camp. I don't swing that way, but I can honestly see the appeal. Let's see, don't get too sentimental. I had no need of a guide nor to survive. Jeez, rather go with number 2 than that one. I'm glad, but let's keep focused at the same time. Yeah, you're welcome.
You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude.
What you say? Or Amber, I find myself getting nervous every time Icy says corn-fed, southern, cowboy, or mentions Halsey now. I'll bet that's a good point. You feel he's more of a northern man. He's drinking maple syrup out the trunk. I did consider that. I am half Canadian myself. But I'd considered, is this man more of a Canadian woodsman straight out of Ontario or Alberta? But the more I got to know him, the more I figured, nah, he could be that. Or he could be a southerner. They're cut from similar cloth, you gotta admit. Maple syrup runs through his veins. White wolf. Oh, that's good. Ivy, he gives dad vibes. Dad vibes, or... Alright. Maybe you can show your appreciation another way. No words needed. I understand how you feel.
Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
You're telling me. Just look at this place. I can see why he likes it. I mean, it's dark, it's a bit eerie, but honestly, there's some tranquility to this place. Hey chat, for those of you who wanted to say, bring him a little closer, he just knelt down ready for it. Take your chance while you can. Hey, look at that! Is anybody at a butcher's house? Because looks like there's a long line of meat right here waiting for everybody. Take your pick. Take your cut, I should say. Oh, man. Unless you want your meat dripping. She's still kneeling. What were you going to say, Astarion? Nubian.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere.
Nubian. Meanwhile, Karlach is in the background trying to wait patiently for Icy to finish talking to everybody. Yep, she's talking. She is waiting. Karlach, I'm saving the best for last. Thank you, White Wolf. I actually read your comment while I was going to say that, too. Perfect. Let's see. Why do you want to see him? I certainly hope we don't. That fiend is far from our friend. He's a lot of fun, could be useful if we tread carefully. That fiend is far from our friend.
I think he'll stay the perfect gentleman, as long as we read the fine print. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. You will help me find him, won't you?
Raphael? Oh boy. Your funeral, but why not? Not unless you tell me what you're planning. Full of bad ideas, though. This is definitely one of the worst. Oh, full of bad ideas, though, you are. This is definitely one of the worst. Not unless you tell me what you're planning.
All in due time, but not now.
Fine.
I'm sure he'll turn up at one point or another.
Astarion was also talking with a friend about how Astarion makes a little bit more sense. I have seen that gif of him saying, on your knees. Oh, somebody else. That's who wants to talk right now. But if you ask me, that makes a little bit more sense why he is that way. He's never had any control, so naturally wants it. But I really hope he just doesn't go the full 9 yards and goes in the wrong direction with how much control he wants. From the sound of it, if he tries making a deal with Raphael in his pursuit to have all of the power in the world, he'll end up getting all of his control taken away. As with all of his free will. Speaking of will, it's just like what Will said. He won't just take anything. He'll take everything. Oh, we save the best for last. The full course meal on a plate ready for me.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
You heard Mizora? This is the last thing Will has to do for her, then he's free. After what Will sacrificed to save you, it's time to repay the favor. If we don't help, Mizora will turn Will into a lemure. Could you live with that? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We heard Mizora, this is the last thing Mizora has to do. Oh no, I don't think he's automatically free, but... yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
But I'm telling you now, it's a bad idea to play games with a devil. You never win. Not ever.
Oh, for real. Anything else you want to talk about, Karlach?
Oh, hi.
Oh, no. Got your second upgrade. How does it feel?
Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real.
That smile,
close
accurate.
to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
Let me be close right now, game. Let me hug her. Never been more excited for anything in my life. You've earned it. After all you've endured. What about Damien said about your engine won't survive in the material plane? Let her have a night to celebrate at least. Never been more excited for anything in my life.
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, hi.
And Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. Whoa. She's spring-loaded too? What's up with you, Scratch?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Completely unbothered by everything that's happened. Oh, Scratch. Yeah, wonder why they're not letting me snuggle up to that sweet tiefling goodness. I'd like to hold her tonight or something. Still. Withers, keep your old eyes to yourself. Anybody else have something to say about Mizora showing up?
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketheric, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
She was smiling. Lae'zel is smiling? Is it me or have you been looking at me differently? I'm really tempted to click it. She was smiling a second ago. The baby needs pets, White Wolf. I'll get to the babies. I can serenade you too, I see. Persians know the best love songs. Autumn, I have heard some. I've heard only a few things, but I would really like to hear that. That's for sure. I've heard they sound magical. Oh, I kid.
I hadn't thought myself so transparent. Well, you'd be a succulent meal. I would like to have gorged. But you've been prodded and picked over like a suckling boar. I prefer fresher meat.
Prodded and picked over like a suckling boar. Prefer fresher meat. She's talking about Karlach and I. And Shadowheart and I. Oh gosh.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
She doesn't have anything to say about Mizora's visit, I see. Right. Mr. Gale? Amber? Love Square? I don't know.
Well, the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. We can be sure of that.
So he also had something to say? Amber, not the Love Square, no. Love Square is not happening. At least I don't think it is. That's not a romance option, was it? Alright. You're just gonna end the night right here and have a good night's rest. And hope we get a certain visit during the night. Full rest, here we go.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger.
That's an outfit I didn't expect to see on you.
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
Thank you, Megara. Why is that skirt so short, though?
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Wasn't even a choice. They needed my help. Did what I could, but I'm not sure they'll survive out there on their own. It was a waste of my time. I regret it now. I didn't do it for them. The goblins were in my way, so I killed them. Good gosh. I hope they survive, so I'll just say this.
Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
What if your transformation has been given many times already? Chat. Yeah, exactly. It does give Megara vibes, Christina. See, Icy's heart only longs for Karlach, Jen. Still testing my waters with Shadowheart and Karlach, but yeah, I'm pretty set on Karlach at the moment. Still, though, Red star? What's the next shape past square? Amber, no! Navilis, getting comfy, dream visitor, aren't we? Yeah, I'm wondering if this is a different kind of dream. Transformation? Is there anything I can do to help you? You won't give up, will you? So you keep on saying... So you keep on saying. Why should I believe you? Do you know where the orders are coming from? The order for your transformation has already been given many times already. A transformation into that monster. See, here's the thing. She hasn't quite been 100% transparent with me. So I think there is still an ulterior motive I haven't discovered yet. But at the same time, she's at least proven that she's helpful, so let's just be polite and offer to help in turn.
I'm afraid this burden is one I have to carry alone. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Christina, Nubian, pentagram? People, not the love pentagram. You owe me a soda, Christina. Introducing... Oh, dear gosh, not the love pentagram. Fine. Dear Twilight, I'm sorry. I misjudged you too quickly. Love Icy. P.S. I've got a complicated story for you. Alright. What does the Absolute want to you? I won't let that happen. Let's not be too chivalric. Let's not be too chivalric just yet. I still count on you? Perhaps I should hand you over. No. Did you steal the power to protect us from the Absolute? I want to know why she did it, too. This better not just be one long romance scheme, because that dress is saying a lot of things, while showing very little.
I stole it from Vlaaketh. Her continued rule depends on it. As long as the Absolute exists, I am trapped within the prism. I can only control the power from here. We must make sure Vlaaketh never gets her hands on the prism. Nor the Absolute. Unfortunately, they are both dedicating more and more resources to retrieving it. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Maybe she's just trying to rest. Navilis. Mega revives with a touch of poison ivy. Yeah, I can see that. It's unfair. Redheads are always cute. I'm not gonna say I have a thing for redheads, but I just find beauty is beauty. Yeah, red hair does look good, though. Still, though. Cries in brunette. Hey, as if I haven't heard from at least 100 guys they have a thing for brunettes, Christina. Come on, Rapunzel even coined a phrase. What was Flynn Rider's last phrase? Right before the movie ends? He has that thing for brunettes. Yes, Christina. I see, you know you love us. Yeah, I still do. Well, I think... Let's just see if anybody is looking to talk with us. No? Well, sad day. Maybe I have to do another little... Oh, hey, baby. Nobody needs to talk at the moment. Pet the cub. Yeah. There you go. The cub over.
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
It's so adorable. Little fuzzball, little feathery fluff ball. Nobody needs to talk. All right, well, I'm tempted, honestly, to just do another quick... Yeah, might as well just to test it out. Lae'zel, Ivy, definitely not. Have you seen how awful this redhead here looks sometimes? Oh, Lae'zel, don't you lie to us. Huh. What's this? Investigate the last light in? Yeah, let's just quickly see if something is one more option. Anything? Give it a second. Just going to check if anybody else needs to talk. Save the best for last. There we go. Save the best for last. Just, it's like, hey guys, any of you need me? Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Try not to need me for the next few hours. I don't know why, but I'm just picturing a bro moment now, just walking by, checking with Gale, Will, Halson. Each one of them know what I'm talking about. They're like, go get him. Freaking pat on the back from Will as I walk by. It's like, alright. Oh, yes. I need to make sure that this is in its proper place. Right, Karlach.
Hey, soldier. I thought I might come visit you later, when everyone's asleep.
Of course, nothing would make me happier. Shall I knock the others out to hurry them up? Of course you can, but you should know I may not want to cross certain lines physically. Good point. Not sure, Karlach. I think maybe this has gone far enough. All right, we'll see. Shall I knock the others out to hurry them up?
Please. We've waited long enough, I think. See you later. I can't wait.
Oh, you wonderful woman.
You cursed.
What? Hang on a second. Starry, what's got you all ruffled? Could this wait?
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
What do you mean, naive? I'm listening. Trust me, I'm nothing like you. Thought you hated me. I'm listening.
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
For a second, I thought you were coming on to me. Wait, you sound like you possibly are. I'm considering all possible options, Astarion. Look, it's already happened twice where apparently I thought I was just quipping with you or just trying to be literal, and turns out I was flirting with you. I don't want this to be an accidental third one. Astarion, the unexpected fifth of the pentagram. Hobbit. I feel like Astarion is going to be the one paying you a visit tonight. Son of a Christina. Amber says, at this point I'm giving up on what kind of shape we're at. Let's see, the total count we've got is Shadowheart, then Karlach. After Karlach, let's see, Shadowheart was the first to try and get romantic, followed by Karlach. Then Lae'zel is actually starting to peer over my way. Star Guardian, or Red Star, yeah, the Guardian seems to be a bit, we'll just say she's revealing a lot to me all of a sudden, but not all the information I want to know. Now freaking Astarion is coming in? Oh, for the love of humanity. You want to know the irony behind this, chat? I walked into this game thinking to myself, I wonder which one I am going to romance here. I walked into this thinking I'd just be romancing one. You think the game thought that it had other ideas for me? Dang it all. Christina's right, it's a pentagram, though for a star it might be a or a pentagon. For a star it might be a pentagram. Dang it. Alfira does get flirty, yeah, but I don't think you can romance Alfira. If you could, be her in a heartbeat. No questions asked. Evil power. I won't do it. And what would do? And how would we do that exactly? Imagine the power we'd wield. Until we transform into mind flayers, you mean?
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
Anna, the game can be persuasive. It does roll pretty high. Amber, you go around to try and talk with the team. They hold up a sign. We sent for death. They, At least I don't have to ask, don't you love me, guys? If we control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and liberate the world from evil. Look, I'll consider it.
It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Oh yeah, one last thing. You can feed on me tonight if you'd like.
Then I'll see your delicious self tonight.
Actually, no, before you say that, let's just hold off on the feeding. Because there's somebody else who I'm pretty sure wants to feed on me tonight, if you know what I mean. Let's see, is there anybody else needing some talking to? Actually, no. Nobody. Shadowheart, Lae'zel, thank you for not needing me right now. Okay.
I think the others are asleep. Hi.
You beautiful woman. Hello, darling.
Since I met you, all I wanted was to be close to you. We're sure I won't hurt you, right?
It's playing the music. Down by the river. Right where we are. Believe me, I can handle myself, and you. I think Shadowheart already bit my lips, too, on that date. I see, cálmate. Christina, I see, cálmate. I see. Emily, put the spray bottle down. No. Nubian, don't you dare. Carlay's the Shadow Star. What? Oh, no. Let's take things slowly. Believe me, I can handle myself, and you. Well, actually, it might be better for us to sleep alone for the time being. Hey, we already got this far. Here we go.
May I test that theory?
Let me just grab the screen and get it ready just in case, because I do have the... Let's say I do have in-game nudity turned off, but just in case YouTube decides to get any bright ideas. May I test that theory? What did you have in mind?
I want to touch you as deeply as you can be touched. I want you to be mine, completely. Say it loud. I'm yours, Karlach.
I'm yours, Karlach.
My name sounds so good in your mouth.
Ladies and gents, that is where we end tonight's session. Thank you for joining me. Holy shoot, the ASMR is literally glowing.
I'd like to take you to bed now.
Whoa! She's blue. I just turned her blue. Okay. Thor, careful, buddy. You. Thought you'd never ask. I like you, Karlach. Hang on, this has gone too far. I think I want to be alone after all. Alright. Ladies and gents, I will see you next time. Thank you for joining us today. And I bid you, this is Icy Net, or this is Icy, yeah. Scramble. This is Icy, who is currently scrambled on what is going on, and who he is, and what this love shape will be. Thank you all for joining. I wish you all the best. And good night.
Gods be damned. It's a good day to be alive. Bum ba dum dum dum. Oh, God, sorry. I was in my own world. Hi. Hello, good morning. Sorry I didn't wait around this morning. I was just buzzing. Didn't want to wake you.
Did you sleep well last night?
Like the dead. The excruciatingly happy dead. Last night was incredible. This morning is incredible. Every moment with you is beyond belief. You still like me, right?
Of course I do.
And nothing bad is going to happen now.
If our record is anything to go by, there are plenty of disasters in our future, but we'll face them together.
In that case, bring it on. I adore you, you know. Thank the gods for that. I guess we better get the day on. So much to do, so much to see. Together. Hey!
This is our post-credits scene. Our Avengers post-credits scene. And he bit me after all. So, one thing I wanted to mention, though, ladies and gents, is that I'll actually be doing little alternate timelines here. So I am curious about different romance options, but I want my character to just be monogamous, to say. So, going to just do a couple of save files to test that. And we will end the stream right here. That's our wrap, folks. That's our end credits scene. Goodbye.